Hi everyone, welcome back to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise and this reading is for Monday, January 25th, 2021. That, as always, I'm looking for a timeless message to help us heal our souls. So this will be a reading for the mundane levels of reality and for the levels that pertain to our spiritual growth. Okay, so we have the Four of Pentacles as the theme, and then we have the Hierophant and the Emperor reversed. This is a really interesting combo, but I love it. This card has to do with our healthy boundaries. This has to do with shoring up our resources and noticing where energy goes in the wrong place. And if energy is going to the wrong place, we're going to have a lack of power. We're going to have a lack of personal power. We're going to have a lack of, leading our own lives in the right direction, which also means a lack of our own leadership, a lack of our own entrepreneurial, resources within. So I always like to look at the analogy of imagining your body in each lifetime is a boat. And if you're going along with the stream of life, the flow of life, if there are leaks in your boat, you're going to be wasting time bailing water. Wouldn't it be smarter to figure out how to plug up those leaks? The leaks happen when we're not in our inner authority. The Hierophant in the highest sense, and I absolutely love the artwork here with the Light Seers Tarot, is the message that, he's laughing because here, let's do it this way. Traditional Rider-Waite, we have the Hierophant showing us, the Pope, right? Like this guy's the dude with the keys, right? And he has his, disciples here. And he thinks he knows all the answers, and you have to go to him to get the answers. Us, we have to go to him to get the keys to spiritual law, universal law. It's an old-timey, religious card. How about let that go, and we go here. No wonder he's laughing. He's laughing because he knows that the keys to your freedom are within. You don't need any middleman. You don't need anybody else to tell you the right way to go or what to do. You have everything inside of you. You have everything inside of you. It's not only just in your core, it's literally in the nucleus of every cell in your body. You have the life force that is constantly refiring and creating new realities within based on your level of consciousness. And it's all about your consciousness. So it doesn't have anything to do with some other guy in some robes with some ridiculous hat on to tell you. I mean, can you hear my issues with organized religion? I mean, of course there's some truth in each of the religions. Of course there is. Of course religion is really meant to just reunify you with who you truly are. But when somebody puts themselves in front of you and says, my way or the highway, either they have mistranslated ancient scriptures, or they're trying to control you for the means to their ends. It doesn't have anything to do with you. So this isn't the way to go. This is. And when you no longer give your power away to an outside authority, you become your own authority. You're the author of your own life. You get to rewrite, and you can look at that in either way. In fact, I have a piece of that on my website where I think I wrote something like you can rewrite, which is, write being W-R-I-T-E, or rewrite being R-I-G-H-T, rewrite your own destiny. And to do that, you have a hold of your own inner resources. And there's no need to let anybody else control you. Because it's, the natural way that this flows, if we have a healthy father, then, here, let's do it this way. If we have a healthy father that teaches us that, we can think for ourselves, then we, oh, it's right here. Oh my goodness, crack myself up. If we have a healthy father, then we'll have our own sense of inner authority. Okay? So there we go. Because this guy comes through reversed. This is not the healthy father. This is a father lying to you because he believed in the false way to go. Or he was a tyrant, or he was abusive, or he was just a bully, or just a betrayer, a guy who wasn't loyal. I mean, lots of people had dads like that. Lots of people had teachers like this. Lots of people who've had, a male or a female love partner like this. This doesn't have to be genderized. It can be male or female. But when the Empress or the Emperor is reversed, I always want to go back to the card before it, and of course that is the Empress. So if we're doing that analogy, then we're learning to become resourceful with our own creative impulses, our own creative self-expression. To use the method where you, if you have a reversed card, reversal, you go to the prior card, tells us that the Empress is saying to the man, or to the mother is saying to the father, no, I can create my own reality. I don't need you to tell me how to think. And I don't need you to tell me how to create the money that I want to make. I'm no longer dependent upon you. Yeah, I can have a baby. Yes, I can become pregnant. Yes, I can be pregnant with myself and go through rebirthing yourself into a brand new lifetime. But when I do that, I will have my own authority. The Empress creates her reality. She receives the divine order of the universe. She receives the new thing that she wants to create. We all have to, whatever new thing we're wanting to create, we have to conceive it first. We have to nurture it. Sometimes that means if it's a child, of course you have a father, but it also means that you have grandparents and you have the structure of society to support you. There should be support for the mother. I do believe in, exalting motherhood. I do believe that, to allow the species to grow and evolve, the, pregnant women need to have protection. And that's what the healthy father does. In fact, he loves taking care of his wife because she's not only, his lover, but she's going to deliver a child for them. And when the healthy mother can surrender to the husband, it's because she trusts him. So this card has everything to do with trusting ourselves. It's ruled by Venus, and we need to learn how to trust ourselves in order to, find the right partner to give birth with. And when we do that, we're under the authority, the divine order of the way the universe works. But to do this, to surrender to him and give birth at some point, we have to have really strong, healthy boundaries. We have to trust ourselves. We have to, not all people, I would say probably nobody on the planet is 100% trustworthy 100% of the time, because we're all infallible humans. And that's okay, but we can trust ourselves to know what to do in any given situation. And we can also forgive when things happen. There is forgiveness here in this divine order of the universe. So, and also, this card too, the Hierophant, brings in, it brings in the awareness of commitment. This card is all about commitment. So that's really beautiful. Now, let's see, it came through like this, didn't it? Right? Okay. So we have to remember this is the main theme. And so if you commit to thinking for yourself, to getting in touch with your higher self, and because the lessons go, we have to remember we're on the fool's journey. We can create our own reality, but we have to listen to our higher self. And then from our higher self, we can create the new thing. And then we have the healthy mom and the healthy dad. Sorry if I'm going too fast. But at some point, we have to commit to the divine order of the universe. We have to commit to a deeper understanding that is deep within us. And to come back to that power, however, all the work that we do to get out of this place where we're not in charge of our own power, that is the work, actually. That's the work, is to shore up the leaks in our boats as we're moving through life, and to know that our inner authority is that's where we're headed to live from. That's the path. That is the path. To find our own inner authority and to literally, rewrite our the life that we want to live, rewrite our own reality. That's the inner marriage. That is truly the inner marriage. And then, of course, the way the major arcana go, after the Hierophant, we have the Lovers, and that can bring in the opportunity for an outer marriage, but it's a choice. We have to, have that choice first. So, we have to make the choice. But let's dive in a little bit more into this Four of Pentacles here, because it's all about having ourselves, like being in possession of our inner self. And it has to do with protecting ourselves. It has to do with our own inner security. So in order to have that stable, because with the Pentacles we're dealing with everything that's manifest, and also with this card too, because it's ruled by Taurus. And so that's a very earthy, grounded reality. It has to do with your inner being. And with the Pentacles, we're dealing with everything that's materially, here on the planet for us. So yes, you can see in the background, there's community, and there's there's the neighborhood, there's the community outside of ourselves, but the Four of Pentacles is what we have inside. And all of the fours are very structured, so it's the structure of our security. So again, just keep plugging those holes in your boat. Don't give your power away to somebody who's trying to either take it from you or bully you, or don't fall into thinking that you need to go to somebody who seems to be superior in any way. Because your true sense of the right way to go is within you. We each have our own path, and it's unique for each one of us, and we need to listen within to know which direction to go. It's life is not one size fits all. Yes, we have divine order, and we do have universal spiritual laws, but they're wide and varied and flexible. They're never the same, all the time. In any given situation, the direction can be to go, a different way. You can't say that what will be right for you right now will be the same as right for you tomorrow, or even an hour from now. So, being in deep connection with your inner resources, and know that, divine law that's alive and well within you will carry you in the right direction, then you can be the authority in your own life. You can continue to do that, to do that dance with life, where you just instinctually, this is a card of, a deeper instinct in knowing which way to go at any given time for you. And again, when this card is upright, it has to do with that stability. So that's it. Find your stability within, and don't give your power away to anyone else as you're deciding which way to go for yourself. You have to decide for yourself. Don't look outside yourself to get that information. Okay, you guys, that's all I have for today. Thank you. I'll be back soon. Take good care. Goodbye.